Hello guys, this is Miss Rue from Mathematics Hub. In our previous lesson we were looking at significant figures and our main focus was on determining the number of significant digits in a given value. So today we continue on significant figures, but our focus now is on rounding off a number correct to given significant figures. And to do that, in a given value, we are going to start counting from the first non-zero digit in the number, and then we look at the digit after the one that we wish to round off. If it's 5 and above, we add 1 to the preceding number, else the preceding number does not change. So for us to understand these guidelines, we are going to look at some examples. The question that we want to answer says, round off the following numbers correct to 3 significant figures. So the first number that we are having is 0.0362541. So we are going to start counting from the first non-zero digit that we are having, which is 3. So if we count 3 digits, we'll get to 2. And then we look at the next number, which is 5. And because it's 5, we'll add 1 to 2. And our answer will be 0.0363. And if you can recall from our previous lesson, we said that leading zeros, they are not significant. So our answer clearly has 3 significant figures, and that is 3, 6, and 3. Then we move on to the next number, where we are having 987,465. We want to round off that number to 3 significant figures. So we start counting from the first non-zero number that we are having, and that is 9. So if we count 3 digits, we get to 7. And we look at the next number, that is 4. And since 4 is below 5, the 7 does not change. Nothing happens to 7. So our answer becomes 987000. And if we go by the guidelines that we had in the previous lesson, we said trailing zeros are only significant if the number under consideration has a decimal point. So in this case, our number does not have a decimal point. So it means those trailing zeros, they are not significant. So as a result, our answer surely has 3 significant figures. And we move on to part C. We have 113.54. We count the first 3 digits, and then we look at the next number, that is 5. And because we are having 5, we add 1 to the previous number, and then our answer becomes 134. And take note of this. If I say my answer is 134.00, then it means I now have 5 significant figures, because we said the zeros, they are significant if we have a decimal point. Trailing zeros are significant if we have a decimal point. So the moment I put 0.00, it means now I have 5 significant figures, but the question requires me to write my answer correct to 3 significant figures. That's the reason we are only having 134. The same applies now for part D, where we are having that 0.00003696. We round off that number correct to 3 significant figures. We look at 6, it's above 5, so we add 1 to 9. 9 becomes 10, we add 1 to 6, and we have 7. So that's how we are getting our answer for part D. I have another set of examples. This time around, we are rounding off the following numbers correct to 1 significant figure. So the main thing, the main concept is we are saying we first count from the first non-zero, that number that we are having, and the first non-zero number that we're having there is 3. We look at the next digit at 6. So we add 1 to 3 and we have 0.04. On part B, the first digit is 9. We look at 8. 8 is above 5, so we add 1 to 9 and it becomes 10. That's how we got 1 million as our answer. And lastly, we have 133.54. The first number that we have is 1. We look at 3. 3 is below 5, so nothing happens to 1, and our answer is 100. So that is it for this video, and I have these questions that you can try to see if you understood the objective of this video. The question says, write the following numbers correct to 2 significant figures. Thank you for watching. We meet in the next video.